we witness a powerful moment of friendship, loyalty, and courage. What makes this scene so heartbreaking is not just Spock's sacrifice, but the raw emotion on Kirk's face as he watches his best friend fade away. The scene is a tribute to Spock's logical yet deeply compassionate nature, reminding us that true heroism often comes from selflessness. Even for those who know Spock's story doesn't end here, this moment hits hard every single time. It's a powerful reminder of the weight of friendship and the price of heroism, a theme that resonates throughout the Star Trek franchise. 2. The loss of Jadzia Dax. In Star Trek: Deep Space. 9. The unexpected death of Jadzia Dax shocked fans and cast members alike. Jadzia had become one of the most beloved characters on the show, known for her sharp intellect, compassion, humor, and the unique perspective she brought as a Trill, a symbiotic species with centuries of memories and life experiences. Over 6 seasons, Jadzia evolved from a curious science officer into a character of profound depth, forming close relationships with her crewmates and showcasing the complexities of her dual identity as both Jadzia and Dax. Her tragic death at the hands of Gul Dukat in the 6th season finale left fans reeling. For Worf, her husband, the loss was particularly brutal. Their relationship was one of the most genuine and moving portrayals of love within the Star Trek universe. Watching Worf grapple with his grief and rage underscored the emotional void that Jadzia's death left not only for him, but for the entire crew. Beyond her relationships, Jadzia's unique Trill identity had been a significant narrative thread, offering insights into themes of memory, legacy, and identity. Her death left fans mourning what could have been the potential stories left untold, the friendships left incomplete, and the absence of a perspective that had enriched Deep Space Nine. Jadzia's death was a harsh reminder of the brutal realities in the Star Trek universe. Even the most beloved heroes can be lost, leaving a void that can never truly be filled. 3. Data's final sacrifice. Star Trek: Nemesis delivers another heart-wrenching moment as Data, the android who aspired to be more human, sacrifices himself to save the crew of the Enterprise. Data's journey throughout the Next Generation series was filled with growth, humor, and touching moments of self-discovery. In the end, he gives his life to ensure the safety of his friends. The emotional weight of Data's sacrifice is amplified by his ongoing quest for humanity. Throughout the series, he worked to understand emotions, friendship, and family, often displaying more humanity than many of his human counterparts. When he sacrifices himself, it's the ultimate act of humanity, showing he truly understands the value of life. The loss of Data left fans grieving for an irreplaceable character, emphasizing that heroism sometimes demands the ultimate price, even for those who don't have a heart. 4. Tasha Yar's death. One of the earliest emotional shocks in Star Trek, The Next Generation, is the death of Lieutenant Tasha Yar. In the first season, she's killed by the malevolent creature Armus, a death that felt sudden and random. Tasha's death stood out because it was so unexpected. Viewers were still getting to know her, and her loss came as a reminder that danger in space is often unpredictable and merciless. Tasha's character was bold, compassionate, and driven by her troubled past. Her death left the crew and fans reeling, as she was a symbol of strength and resilience. The fact that she died not in a heroic battle, but as a random casualty, felt all too real. Her death showed the unpredictable nature of life in Starfleet, and her memory continued to haunt her crewmates, proving that even in a futuristic world, mortality is a stark reality. 5. Captain Sisko's farewell. In Deep Space. 9. Captain Benjamin Sisko's departure left fans with a bittersweet ache. After years of leading his crew through countless battles and navigating the complexities of the Bajoran-Cardassian conflict, Sisko's story comes to an end as he joins the Prophets, leaving his son Jake behind. This moment is particularly painful because of the bond between Sisko and Jake. Their father-son relationship was one of the most authentic and heartwarming in the series, providing viewers with a rare glimpse of familial love in the Star Trek universe. Watching Jake stare out into space, knowing his father is gone, is a reminder of the personal sacrifices that Starfleet officers make. Sisko's farewell marked the end of an era for fans, leaving a profound sense of loss and a reminder of the cost of duty. 6. The tragic tale of Edith Keeler. In the original series episode, The City on the Edge of Forever, Captain Kirk faces a heart-wrenching dilemma. He falls in love with Edith Keeler, a compassionate social worker in 1930s New York. However, he discovers that in order to restore the timeline, he must allow her to die. The heartbreaking choice Kirk faces to save the future by losing someone he loves strikes a powerful emotional chord. This moment encapsulates the painful sacrifices sometimes required for the greater good. Kirk's quiet grief as he watches Edith's tragic fate reminds us of the sacrifices that come with leadership. The story of Edith Keeler remains one of Star Trek's most unforgettable, illustrating how the journey to protect the future sometimes comes with painful costs. 7. Picard's torture by the Cardassians. In the Next Generation episode Chain of Command, Captain Jean-Luc Picard is captured and tortured by the Cardassians. This storyline reveals a rare vulnerability in Picard, who is often the epitome of strength and resilience. His captor, Gul Madred, attempts to break his spirit, demanding that Picard agree there are 5 lights when only 4 are visible.
What are the Federation's defense plans for Minos Corva?
There are 4 lights.
There are 5 lights. How many do you see now?
You are 6 years old, weak and helpless.
The psychological torment Picard endures is painful to watch, especially as we see a seasoned, dignified captain brought to his breaking point. The scene where Picard defiantly states, "There are 4 lights," is a powerful testament to his resilience, yet the trauma he suffers lingers long after his release. This episode remains one of the most emotionally charged in the series, showing that even the strongest minds can be vulnerable to unimaginable cruelty. 8. The loss of Trip Tucker. In Star Trek Enterprise, the series finale brings the tragic death of Trip Tucker, the ship's beloved engineer. Trip's death came as a surprise to many fans, feeling abrupt and almost unnecessary. His death left a lasting impact, representing the sacrifices that Starfleet officers make, often without any recognition. Trip's character was known for his warmth, humor, and loyalty to Captain Archer and the crew. Losing him in such an unexpected manner was a reminder of the unpredictability of life in space. The shock of Trip's death and the sense of incompleteness it left in the series underscored the sacrifices Starfleet officers make. Trip's loss is a tribute to the countless unsung heroes who sacrifice for the greater good, even when they don't receive a heroic ending. 9. Janeway's emotional journey in Year of Hell. In Star Trek Voyager, the 2-part episode, Year of Hell takes us through Captain Janeway's relentless battle to keep her ship and crew alive through a grueling year. Faced with constant attacks and severe losses, Janeway is pushed to her limits, both physically and emotionally. Watching Janeway navigate this relentless struggle without giving up is both inspiring and heartbreaking. She sacrifices nearly everything, including the safety of her crew, to keep hope alive. The toll this journey takes on her, evident in her worn expression and unwavering resolve, is a testament to her leadership and dedication. By the end, viewers are left with a deep respect for Janeway's resilience and a heavy heart from witnessing her pain. 10. The emotional goodbye in All Good Things. Finally, we come to the series finale of Star Trek, The Next Generation, titled All Good Things. This 2-part episode brings the crew full circle, allowing fans to reflect on 7 years of adventures, growth, and friendships. As Captain Picard jumps between timelines, we witness the crew at different points in their lives, reminding us of the inevitable passage of time. The final scene, where Picard joins his senior officers for a poker game, is a beautiful and understated moment. For the first time, he acknowledges his deep bond with his crew, saying, "I should have done this a long time ago." It's a powerful reminder of the journey they've shared and a subtle farewell to the show. This quiet ending is both heartwarming and bittersweet, leaving fans with a sense of closure and a lingering ache for the end of an era. And there you have it, the 10 Star Trek moments that broke our hearts. Each one of these scenes reminds us why Star Trek has captured our imaginations for decades, tugging at our heartstrings and challenging us to reflect on the complexities of life, love, and sacrifice. Which moment hit you the hardest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Star Trek memories and moments.